In fact, take that across to Dhanraj Manjari. Dhanraj, what action do you believe now is needed to be taken by the police? Should this be made an example case?
This is not a natural tragedy. This is a man-made tragedy. This is not an act of God. This is a criminal act of state government. Government has failed totally through the administration of municipal corporation. Conspicuously, one must understand that since last 2 years and more, elections are due, but there are no elections of municipal corporation in Mumbai. Likewise, at some other places also. Who is responsible? Ultimately, it is state of Maharashtra government responsible for this. Number two, when they say that so much casualties, so many casualties, then before putting the hoardings, whether proper permission was granted, the permission itself is not there. So the hoarding is illegal. And who is the complainant? Complainant is Mr. Kirit Somaya, their own man. Then why on the complaint of Kirit Somaya ji, state government will act? Because state government is being literally run by Mr. Devendra Fadnavis on the shoulders of Sri Eknath Shinde. Now looking into the minute thing of it, why I am going in deep into it, nobody tried to work a disaster perception. Nobody tried to work threat perception. Nobody tried to work damage perceptions. People's life is having no value in this megacity, it seems. And the way it is happened, I very specifically said it's a criminal act of the government and municipal administration. Both these administration, government and municipality, are responsible for the death, and there should be a case of culpable homicide. Culpable homicide, murder, knowing to be killing the people. My act is almost killing the people. That knowledge was already there with the administration. Only because of their some corrupt regular practices, they allowed such kind of dangerous hoardings, and this mishap took place. I believe and I think if law, if constitution is live in this country, there should be an offense registered under section 304A IPC, Indian Penal Code, a culpable homicide, and the criminals are the person whoever will come forward during the course of inquiry. A detailed judicial inquiry should be instituted, and there should be a case, criminal case registered against the government.
Okay. Well, Dhanraj, as far as, of course, now this incident is concerned, do you believe that corrective steps now immediately should be taken against many other such hoardings? We already believe work has started in this particular area, but, there could be a similar situation in other parts of Mumbai as well.
Yes, that is one part of it. Corrective steps need to be taken immediately, that too without loss of any time. But as per the law is concerned, I am of the opinion, I worked in this city as a commissioner for 37 long years. Laws are already there. The question and problem comes of implementation. My first question here, when the complaint was lodged by Kirit Somaya, what inquiry state government has done? Why they fail to make proper inquiries? Why this mega size, 3 times more than the statutory size hoarding is there? Why no municipality could see? And as Mr. Anil has pointed out, it's a permission given by railway authorities. How can they give such illegal permission? Where are the laws? And if there is no law, their permission itself is illegal. It means that on behalf of railways, on behalf of municipal administration, and finally on behalf of state government, there was some flickering business where the corruption took place, and that corruption erupts such kind of illegal hoardings, which ultimately causes the death of the people. Mr. Anil has also pointed out that there is FIR registered against that company. Company FIR is not enough. Though I am a cop, I am of the opinion that FIR is not enough, but FIR should be initiated to conduct investigation in a criminal act. Considering that FIR and the investigation should extend their limits up to all concerned, the authorities, maybe in administration, maybe in the railways, maybe in state government, they should go to that extent to find out, recognize, identify the culprit, that who made what kind of negligence. The negligence is not enough. The wrong or mistake is also not enough. If the mistake is malified, mistake is not bona fide, then why, if the mistake they said is malified, then the criminal act is there. If they said कि गलती से हो गया, mistake bona fide mistake है, अगर bona fide mistake होती, तो why you are not operated the disaster perception? There is a mechanism set in the municipal corporation. Anilji knows it. Threat perception, damage perception, life-threatening perception. Why these were not taken into consideration? Why it was not properly calculated? Without doing all these legal things, somebody comes, influences somebody through the ministers or through the state administration and go and get such kind of illegal permission, then what is the use of making complaint? They said that किसी ने बोला कि क्रेड सोमैन ने complaint किया था. What the use of such complaint when their complaint is not been implemented and made proper inquiries within stipulated time? And such investigation and such inquiries, finally I would add, should be given a time limit. In that time limit, it should be completed and necessary charges should be filed in the court for the people who are really responsible for such kind of disaster.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. There is no question of any political vendetta. There is a question of law and implementation. Who should be held responsible? Suppose one government has given a wrong permission, so second government, if comes, they need to scrutinize it. They need to review under the orders and under the reference of the High Court's guidelines. High Court has very categorically mentioned you should review it periodically. Whosoever failed in their duties, my only contention, whosoever failed in their legal duties should be held responsible directly for this culpable homicide.